Little homie on the crate tryna rhyme off beat. I told him take your time, let the words find their feet. Old school on the porch playing cards, cracking jokes, saying life too short not to laugh when you broke. Cop car roll slow, we went quiet for a sec. Then the flash peace sign slid off down the next. World still rough, yeah, I keep that in mind. But for now I got this breeze and this easy rewind. Oh, it's a late night bounce. Let it ride, let it ride. Little swing in my step, got a grin I can't hide. From the curb to the stoop, oh, everybody outside. It's the late night bounce. Let it ride. Same block, new day, but the feel still go. New faces in the circle, same stories retold. If tomorrow come heavy, let the night be light. Let the good hang long in the back of your mind, yeah. It's the late night bounce. Let it ride, let it ride. Little swing in my step, got a grin I can't hide. From the curb to the stoop, oh, everybody outside. It's the late night bounce. Let it ride. It's that late night bounce. Sunny day.
Hey, I woke up this morning and looked at my Twitter. On one post, 500 messages from English people. 500 messages and over 1 million impressions about air conditioning.
Windows down, let it go. Old school jersey, tag on the collar, pocket full of change, couple crumpled dollars, backstreet shortcut, dust on the mirror, laughing at a joke from 3 summers earlier. Cousin on the porch yelling, where you headed? I shrugged from the wheel.
I do stand by what I said, though. I really do wish that that Europe was into college football like we are, because they love going back and forth. What's up, Brad? Brad Pitt, Nick, Jeremy, how you guys doing?
On the stove, stop for a coat, orange soda. Name on the glass with a heart and a clover. Sticker on the dash, peeling at the edges. Talking about plans we know.
What's up, Droid?
You said promise me you'll stay this free. I said promise me you'll remember me. Sun hit your face like a little home movie. I blink once, now it's all running into me. Sweet daydreams, riding on a breeze. Nothing that we need, just you in that front seat, singing off key.
Ahoy, Slim Shady Canes. How you doing, bud?
Backseat daydreams, still rolling in me. Oh, if I could swing back to that same old block, yeah. Same slow cruise, same ticking dashboard clock. I stayed parked to the sky, turned deep. Let the past talk soft while the street lights sleep. Oh, backseat daydreams, riding on a breeze. Life felt easy. Nothing that we need, just you in that front seat, singing off key. Backseat daydreams, still rolling in me. Backseat daydreams, still rolling in me.
How many of you guys watched that game last night, USA and Turkey? Unfortunately, I stayed up and watched that. Disaster.
Street lights, blink past, windows crack, freezing.
That's one thing I just don't get about soccer in the World Cup is Turkey was already eliminated from the World Cup before they played the game yesterday. The United States, whether they want to lose, didn't matter. They're moving on. So I don't get that. Seems backwards to me. The United States rested all their good players last night because the game didn't matter to them. And Turkey was, like I said, eliminated anyway. So they've got literally nothing to lose because they already lost. They're going home today. They're on the plane right now on the way back to Turkey. And they won last night.
Still where we belong. Corner store glow neon, You jump out, grab drinks, then run back in. Feet on the dash, talking about the ones that ain't last. You say we tried, but life got loud. Both of us lost in the wrong crowd. Now it's just your head on.
Who's more madder at Pete? The British are way more mad at me than Trey is. I don't even think Trey's mad at me, but the British are though. Big time. Big time. I had to turn the notifications off on my phone a couple days ago because I'm not. This isn't even an exaggeration. It's every 3 seconds. It's every 3 seconds I get a notification from Twitter by another English person that's mad at me.
I kept driving the same stretch, thinking about you at every light. Just the block knew you circle back.
All right, I checked it before I started the show, and there was like 300 messages on there. So that was, 10 minutes ago? Let's look at it now. Another 20 in the past 10 minutes. That's what I'm saying. We always let run long. Still where we belong. Still where we belong. They actually think that rugby players are better athletes than NFL players too. That's the other thing. They're like, all the NFL players are fat and lazy, and they have to wear pads because they're, a bunch of pussies.
Sun low, windows halfway, whole crew laughing, whole block fade.
I'm responding to him right now. Hold on.
Palm on the wheel, just coasting. Ashtray full of old plans, still smoking. Front porch legends, talking like we ran this town. Hand-me-down dreams, too big to hand down. You said life short.
Oh, God.
On the side. Blue backpack, whole future zipped inside.
Oh, you played rugby at Clemson? That's cool. Look, I didn't even mention rugby. Okay, that's their thing. Obviously rugby players are good athletes and, tough people. Nobody's saying they're not, but comparing rugby players to professional football players in America is dumb. Outside of MMA fighters, like the best fighters in the world, I don't think there's better athletes on the planet than NFL players. I really don't. You said one day we gonna see all these places. I said, nowhere else in any sport you have 250, 350-pound guys running sub 5 40-yard dashes. Slowly. It's two different sports, though, So, but if this the last ride, keep the doors closed. If this the last song, I'm off key. If this the last night. Cricket has the best athletes. Yeah.
If the world ever calls, say gotta come find me.
Well, that's the other thing, Slim. They get real mad when you talk about the Revolutionary War, too. Yeah.
Sunset dripping on the chrome. Palm trees leaning like they grown. From every story that we told.
Nope. Nobody in America knows even one rule about cricket. I know don't you have to bounce the ball like the pitcher or whatever? I don't even know if he's called the pitcher, whatever he's called. Don't you have to bounce it off the ground? Like they literally throw the ball in the dirt.
Windows cracked at the world slide. Whole block in the rear view smoke. But it still feel big when I get that call. Said we cruising past midnight. Same crew.
Cricket.
Still the same side.
Let me hold on.
If the past roll back on sight, let it ride, let it ride. Let it ride. Mailbox tag with the crew name. Corner store clerk still know my loose change. Shorty on the steps with their headphones tilted. Now
All right, here we go. What is this here? 2 days ago, Ireland versus India. Here. Ireland versus India. Cricket highlights.
Every laugh, every loss, still breathing. We just cruising past midnight. Windows cracked, let the world slide. Whole block in the rear view smoke. But it still feel big when I get that call. Said we cruising past midnight. Same crew, still the same side. If the past roll back on sight, let it ride, let it ride. Yeah, let it ride. If I don't make it back, hold this lane. Hold it. If I fall off track, say my name.
Who's the guy in the blue here?
That's us talking through the pain. We just cruising past midnight. Windows cracked, let the world slide. Whole block in the rear view smoke.
This looks like baseball for retards. I don't know what this is.
Past midnight, same crew, still the same side. If the past roll back on sight, let it ride, let it ride.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought it was like a referee or something. I see that, yeah. India's in blue and obviously Ireland's in green. What is that little fake wall they got going on there? What is that?
Street light. Street light.
This is the dumbest game I've ever seen in my life.
Windows cracked.
The boundary.
You laughing in the passenger seat. Like
Yeah, they look. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, look at these godlike athletes. Yeah.
same route that we drove back home. You trace names in the fog that we saying time
It's like me. This looks like the Slob Olympics out here. What the fuck is going on?
And the mom saying don't drive straight. We got history in these lanes. Every red light calling our names. Midnight on Fairfax. Riding through.
Yeah, I have no idea what the rules are at all.
Feels like day one. You lean in, say play that song.
What are those knee? What are those knee pad? Here's the thing. They like to talk about how American sports are a bunch of pussies. They wear nothing. All the football players wear pads and helmets and this and that. Rugby players don't wear that. We've got football. We've got baseball here. They throw the ball 100 miles an hour at you while you're standing at the plate. There's no pads on the batter at all. What's up with these leg pads? It looks like they're wearing a mattress on their leg. What is that?
Every little joke, every look feels like day one. Yeah, you lean in, say play that song. We always let run alone. Midnight still where we belong. Funny how the city never really changes. Just the faces in the front seat.
So the pitcher gets to have a running start too. On top of that,
Thinking about you at every light.
look at this.
Guess the block knew you circle back. Before I did. Slow lane, but my heart move quick. You laugh, say I still talk slick. If this is just one more ride, why I feel like the start of this time. Riding through a rerun. Every little
Of course it is, Joshua. Everybody knows that.
we always let run long.
Yeah.
Still where we
All right, give me about 45 seconds and we'll get this shit show started. How's that sound, guys? Thank you.
still where we belong. Sun low, shirt big, hard like life man.
Good morning, sir. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning. I'm super excited to be back on the Midday show. It's been a while.
I'm excited to have you back.
Yes, and I do have a general question. You're looking at cricket,
Yeah.
right? So let me ask you this. What sport of athleticism do Indians do well?
I guess cricket.
Right. That should tell you something about
Yeah.
that sport.
That's a good question. Other than cricket, are they good at soccer? I don't know.
I mean, I know like
I mean, they are used
Brazil
to.
and Spain and stuff are. I've
mean,
never heard of Indian.
Indians are used to running around barefoot, so they probably are good at soccer.
Well, their niche is more like when you try and cancel your AT&T service.
Yeah.
They answer the phone.
I mean, they're really good at scamming 80-year-old women out of their money.
Yeah.
Expiration date,
Good
ma'am.
morning, sirs. How do you do today?
Indian.
That's got your car warranty.
According to Joshua, he says Indians are good at tennis. Is that true? I don't think that's true.
Like the ball boy, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're really good
What
at
kind of
power.
Indians we talking about?
Uh, the,
Are we
the
talking about the towel head Indians or the feathers?
yeah the red dot the red dot ones.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, that's a valid question. You have to specify dot or feather.
Yeah, the
They're
dot.
both Indians.
I don't know what the hell.
Pete, I have never seen such visceral hate just because you called England their soccer team bad.
Oh yeah. Did I talk about soccer on there? I was say I did. All I said was England was bad, not their soccer team. I'm talking about the actual country.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you meant that their soccer team was bad, and then they just went after you with everything. Well, y'all lost the Vietnam War, and you lost to rice farmers. Well, you lost to American farmers, so there.
You lost to the guys that lost to them.
Listen to me. Yesterday I went outside and posted a picture next to my air conditioning unit. It's got 1 million hits.
It's got how many?
1 million.
What?
Over 1 million. It's growing as we speak. They got mad because
I
I
sent you a commission on Cash App.
they got mad because I posted myself next to an air conditioning unit.
They got mad at everything, man. I've never seen England, and
Why would
it's
they be
funny.
mad about that? That's weird.
Because they don't have it.
It's so funny that the British that are over here now for the soccer games are touting how incredible America is.
Well, yeah. Listen,
Well, it's better for sure.
the ones that are mad at me have never been here.
No.
Yeah.
And they kept saying to you, well, you don't have a passport. You've never been anywhere. This one particular guy called me ugly. And I said, well, you're so handsome. I bet you smell your own farts,
Yeah.
don't you?
British people look like they brush their teeth with cat litter.
I know all them Royals are inbreds, right? Them Royal folks all like to inbreed with each other.
That's their biggest thing too. Is they're like, oh, Americans are all fat. You all live in trailers. You know, that's their thing.
And you have abhorrent food, and your teeth are rotting out of your mouth.
Yeah.
What's interesting, you bring up passports. Slim probably knows about this, because I don't really keep up with England for the same reason I don't really keep up with homeless people. Like, I just don't give a fuck. It doesn't affect me. But they banned Cenk Uygur and Hassan Piker from coming to their country over what appears to be their criticism of Israel.
Yeah, it's interesting that the people from England who have never been here, they have this idea of the U.S. that's totally false. Like they think literally if you walk in the United States, you're going to get robbed and shot and raped or whatever. And then when they actually come here, like it's all over Twitter right now. It's all over all social media right now. The ones that came here, they're like, yeah, we've been lied to for the past 20 years back in England about the United States. You know,
that can happen in Atlanta, though. Honestly.
Well, some people will disagree, but we are the greatest nation in the world.
Well, I don't think that's disputable, really. But
yeah.
Well, Belushi tries to dispute it, but outside of him.
Yeah, and that's not to say like, listen, I'm sure if I went to England, I'd have a good time. You know, I mean, but I've been a lot of places, and I always can't wait to come home. You know what I'm saying?
I'd much rather go to Scotland or Ireland than spend any time in England.
Yeah, exactly.
I was about to say, what exactly is there to see in England other than maybe Buckingham Palace and that big-ass clock?
Well, Prince Harry couldn't wait to get the fuck out of there, could he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he the one that was Epsteined up?
No, that was
the one that married that actress.
Meghan Markle, right?
Yeah, Meghan Markle. Yeah.
Andrew was the one who was Epsteined up.
Yeah, Andrew's the one. He's the only one that's been arrested so far, and that's the other thing too.
He was arrested.
Isn't he the king now?
No. He got kicked out of the royal family because he's on the Epstein list or whatever.
And he got arrested. Yeah.
That's the other thing too, though, is
he was arrested just recently.
I didn't hear about him being arrested.
He did. He got arrested. I made a comment about how I wish that the Brits were into college football because they're a lot of fun to going back and forth with, right? And all the comments were, "You watch college football, you're a pedophile. You like watching kids run around and play sports." That's what. Meanwhile, all you got to do is Google real quick. High-end people in Britain that are actual pedophiles. Also,
because them Royals are like that.
Also,
about the 25,000 women that have been raped or murdered or killed by the immigrants that are in that country in the past 10 years.
They're like, Pete, you like to watch 18-year-olds play sports. I said the best player in the World Cup is 18 years old. He is.
You know, that sounds like some Law Tide shit, what it sounds like.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, he's about as dumb as the Brits are.
He fit in great in England.
Yeah, the best player in the World Cup is from Spain. He's 18 years old. Also, do you know the youngest player to ever play Major League Soccer in Europe is? 10 years old.
They like to watch
10.
10-year-old? Bruh.
They got 10-year-olds playing over there.
Well, you might be a pedo if you root for him.
Let me ask you this. If the country of England was going to root for a college football team, who would it be? Who would be their team?
Notre Dame.
No.
Boston.
Be Notre Dame.
Yeah, you're probably right.
No, it wouldn't be a good team. It'd probably be like Boston College.
Yeah.
Maybe
or no, they would root for Harvard. They'd be rooting for Harvard.
Yeah. That's actually, yeah.
Oh, yeah. They'd root. They wouldn't even pick a D1 school.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Princeton.
We're Tumpka Junior College.
Kentucky.
Actually, Rick, no, I didn't hear about the whole Cenk Uyghur thing, but that is kind of fucking hilarious. Considering we'll let anybody else from Turkey into that country except for him, it's kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they much care.
They arrest people over there for social media posts.
Yeah, that's insane.
I know it is. I'd be in prison right now.
They'd have a whole slob cell in the prison.
I mean, I hate to say it, but they're kind of getting to that point over here. You remember that guy that made a meme during the 2016 election? They actually prosecuted and threw him in jail for a fucking meme.
Here?
That's right. Sure did.
What was he charged with?
Yeah, what was he charged with? It's probably like terroristic threats or some shit like that. But
I mean, there was
Like it was like slander or something.
dude, it was like a fake Hillary winning meme. Like literally, that was what it did. It turned out to be a meme, and they fucking prosecuted him over it.
It can't be slander. You can't slander the government. That's a civil thing. But yeah, you're probably
It was
right.
something. I remember the story. Been 10 years ago. I remember it though.
But yeah, there was somebody actually, a British guy that came on vacation over here and apparently went out to Texas to some outdoor range and shot a bunch of guns and shit and posted it on online after he got home.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And they threw him in prison over that shit.
because he came to the U.S. and shot guns?
Because he posted it online when he got home.
Jesus Christ.
So are you saying England is soft?
Oh, yes.
England is destroyed. It is a rotting country.
As
what it
baby
is.
shit.
Yeah.
Damn. How are they
I
doing?
sent you
in
a
the World Cup?
$20 commission, Pete.
Commission?
What'd you say, Millis?
I sent you a cash app a while ago.
Oh, you did? Let me pull it up and see. Did you leave a note?
I did.
Okay. Give me a second here.
Commission off what?
He wants me to do a rant on England, I think.
commissioned. You said $2 a minute.
Yeah, $2 a
So there it
minute.
is,
I've doubled my price since the last time I did this. It used to be $1 a minute. That was very cheap.
The only country more down bad than Britain is Canada.
Yeah. You're right.
I mean, that's really about it.
All right, so I got it here. It's a $20 cash app from Millis. Says England rant video, please. All right. Well,
I can't wait to see it. It's gonna be awesome.
yeah. You have to give me probably a few days to get it done, though.
Take your time, brother.
Yeah.
Take your time.
That's a good question. I don't know how is England doing in the World Cup. I don't even know. I'm pretty sure.
Seriously, that's what I thought you were criticizing, that England's team was crap.
Yeah, I don't even know if they're crap or not. I was talking about the country.
And England hasn't won a war in 250 years,
Yeah.
so they're just down bad, period.
Oh, they were talking about us losing Vietnam, Afghanistan, this, that, and the other. And I'm like, okay, well, how many wars have you lost in the past centuries? Which is about several dozen.
I mean, really, since us, they haven't won one.
Yeah.
They lost to us, they lost to Canada, they lost to China, they lost to India.
So I brought that up. Hey, Slim, you know what their excuse for that was? It wasn't America that beat them. It was, what would they say?
Yeah, they're British.
The French and the Dutch are the ones that beat them in our revolution. That's what they
Why
said.
would you admit that? That's more embarrassing. You lost to the French?
Well, I told him, I said,
What did the Dutch do? Throw fucking clogs at you?
I said that the greatest army in the world at the time, which was England, lost to a bunch of American farmers, and boy, that made them mad.
Oh, yeah. That
Yeah.
set them off. I mean, they were set off about anything and everything.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, they call cookies biscuits.
I know.
So, I mean, you can't really.
And they call
trust them.
fries chips.
Yeah, chips.
Chips.
Fries or chips.
That's their. Is that their only? Is that their national dish? Fish and chips.
I don't know. I mean, is there a single dentist in England?
No. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about going back to school. I'm thinking about going back to school, become a dentist, and moving to England. You probably make a fucking mint over there. Everyone's teeth are fucked up over there.
Is the most
I can't talk
famous
about nobody's teeth. I'm a Bama fan.
Is the most famous Brit over the past 30 years Mike Myers playing a Brit?
Yeah, it's Mike Myers.
Yes.
It might be. Yeah.
It's Mike Myers playing a Brit or Pierce Morgan.
Mike Myers is a better Brit than the Brits.
Yeah, what have they done that anyone's given a fuck about in the
Nothing.
past 50 years or so?
Literally
Well,
nothing.
I told him, I said, if it hadn't been for the United States in World War II, I said, you guys would be goose stepping and eating a lot of schnitzel gruben.
Oh, yeah. Winston Churchill was saying, thank God for Pearl Harbor, man.
Yeah, he was
Fucking
begging,
World War
you
II,
know.
we had to play Captain Save-A-Ho in both World Wars.
I know.
Yeah. But you know what he said about that? They said,
They
oh,
suck
no, the Soviets won World War II. Get out. You know.
Hold on.
Soviets
They
were
suck
ready
at
to
automobiles
join
too.
Hitler.
Their cars are crap.
They've got Stephen
Cars are
Hawking.
crap.
Stephen Hawking, first of all, is dead, so they don't have him anymore.
Stephen Hawking wasn't British.
I didn't think so either. Was he though? He might have been.
I
don't think
feel like
so. I
he
think
was, but
I think he
It's
is.
kind of hard to tell with that computer-generated voice.
I'm pretty
Not
sure.
great
I'm pretty sure he went to Cambridge.
he did go to Cambridge.
Yeah.
Where was he born? He was born in Oxford, England.
Yeah, he's English.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Like I said, that computer-generated voice kind of threw me off.
Yeah, his computer-generated
That's
voice.
an improvement. That's an improvement over an English accent. Is that right?
I was about to say, it's funny that his computer-generated voice didn't have an English accent.
Well, one guy
It's
told me,
easier to understand than them just chewing up and spitting out the English language.
Yeah.
well, one guy said, I graduated from Oxford with physics. I went, well, I said, oh, I'm talking to an Oxford man. How are your teeth?
Yeah. Gravity's done a number on that fucking top row of your teeth, hasn't it?
Gravity. Oh man.
The cars are junk. English never built a good car.
Oh, no. Yeah, Land Rovers and, oh, my gosh, MGBs and
Yeah, Jaguars. Yeah,
Jaguars. They're all
junk.
horrible. Yep.
Jackpot says Clemson people don't have any teeth. I've got all 32, buddy. Yep.
So, is that how many you have? I don't even know.
Yeah, 30. I think that's standard. Human. 32 teeth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've got 28. I had my wisdom teeth taken
I
out.
still have all my.
Actually,
I
I think
have all my teeth in a medicine bottle in my closet.
I'm pretty sure with the wisdom teeth is 34.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Anyway, I've got 32
Well,
adult teeth.
36.
Yeah, you have 8 incisors, 4 canines, 8 premolars, and 12 molars.
Yeah.
Listen to
This
Dr.
includes your 4
Red Talk
wisdom
here.
teeth. So I'm-
Yeah. So
Red Talk.
I was right. 32 before wisdom teeth, right?
that's correct.
Yeah. See.
Okay,
smart.
then I've got 32 then. My
No,
apologies.
that includes your wisdom teeth, that 32.
Oh, it does. So I got 30 then.
So I got 28 now.
No, I got 28. I ain't got my wisdom teeth.
I ain't got no gas in it.
Although we should have known that the British were terrible at winning wars anyway, because at what point in history have they ever controlled their own island?
They got beat by the Irish.
Yeah,
I mean,
Well, they've been losing.
controlling other
Listen,
islands.
they've been losing to the Irish for 800 years, but
Yeah. I mean,
they can't
lost
control
so
their own
many-
fucking. They can't control their own fucking island, man. Scotland told them to fuck off too.
Do a Mr. Google and ask how many wars have the United Kingdom lost or Britain lost, and it goes through the centuries that they've lost. I mean, starting from the 12th
Well,
century.
that's because for thousands of years, all they did was fight wars. So you're going to lose some of them.
Yeah, but they lost.
They did win a lot of wars too, though. They won a lot too.
They got dog walk.
Yeah, they lost to Gandhi. They lost to a 4.5-foot Frenchman.
4.5-foot Frenchman.
They lost in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Snail-eating Frenchman, yes.
Oh,
They said they lost in Pirates of the
They did. They lost several times in Pirates of the Caribbean. They lost Hong Kong too.
Did they lose to Johnny Depp?
Jack Sparrow will bet. He was drunk.
Well, I just watched John Adams, and the whole thing about the French, really primarily what we used the French for was for their Navy, because we had no Navy at that given time.
Yeah, with their Navy and their money.
Yeah, their money.
The same thing with the Dutch. I mean, that's
helped us too.
The Navy was that one boat with George Washington, right? That was the entire Navy back then.
that's a great. Hey, Scott, you
Had that one boat that crossed the river.
Well, the first skirmish that the French had, they lost.
Scott, a great scene in that show. I know you just watched it. You probably remember. You remember when Adams, when he left France and went to the Netherlands to ask the Dutch for money?
Yeah.
That's a great scene.
It is, and they weren't going to give him any money.
No.
And then it turned around as far as the war goes, and they brought him in and said, "We're going to give you so much,
Yeah.
Here's $2 million."
and Pete, if anybody wants to use the excuse that the French and the Dutch helped during the American Revolution, just remind them that the British backed the Confederacy and lost.
Yeah.
I love it when he just gets on to John Alexander Hamilton, and then at the very end he says, "Good day to you, sir."
Do you know how down bad England is? The baddest bitch to ever come out of there was Princess Diana, and they killed her.
Yeah.
They're out of their minds.
Hey, they lost to Mel Gibson too, the Patriot.
In the Patriot.
No, no, that was in. Well, they lost. That was filmed here in Charleston. You knew that, didn't you?
Well, listen, that movie being made, everybody lost.
What do you mean? Super accurate.
The Patriot was based on Francis Marion, the Swamp Fox.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was, but. Hey, listen, Mel Gibson is allergic to making historical.
But you're talking
movies.
about what's the movie with Mel Gibson where he's the Scottish guy? Braveheart. Yeah, that's it.
Braveheart.
Yeah, once again, not real great on its historical accuracy. Not even close.
Freedom.
Great! What a great movie. Though,
Yeah, it was a good movie.
I mean, I'm not shitting on the movie, but I'm a history nerd, so that shit bugs me. They couldn't even get fucking dates right. Come on, man.
Well, what they did in the Patriot showed that Francis Marion used guerrilla warfare in ambushing the British.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know how historically accurate it is and all that, but
it's pretty accurate. He was one of the. I mean, he was a big part of he was a big part of the South helping to win that war.
Absolutely, he helped us win it in South Carolina. He sure did.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Well, I mean, Jesus Christ existed. I'm just talking about the historical accuracy of the movies. That's all.
Well, of course, I mean, movies are movies, but
did Jesus exist though?
Yes, he did. And
it is true, though.
Into life.
Francis Marion was a pretty.
I have zero doubt that somebody named Jesus Christ was killed by the Jews. I have zero doubt of that.
Why would you doubt that? That's a historical fact.
That's what I'm saying.
Debated, though. It's not necessary.
No, well, I don't think
killed
it's
by the
debated.
Romans, but the Jews endorsed it.
I don't think it's debated that he existed. I mean, what's debated is whether or not he's the son of God.
Well, okay, yeah, but the story where he was crucified is, I mean, that's 100% fact.
Which, by the way, is nothing special because the fucking Romans crucified everybody.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that Jesus Christ was crucified. That's a fact. I mean, that's not.
And he rose 3 days, and all the other so-called.
No, he didn't rise shit. Those motherfuckers were fucking tripping.
Buddha didn't rise from the dead. Joseph Smith didn't rise from the dead. Muhammad didn't
Lazarus rose from the dead.
Joseph Smith was
from the dead.
Joseph Smith was nothing.
You can't, wait a minute, Scott.
There are 500 witnesses that saw Jesus Christ.
You can't prove that Buddha didn't rise from the dead, just like you can't prove that fucking Jesus did.
All right, listen.
There's no historical fact about Buddha rising from anything.
Joseph Smith.
There's no historical fact about Jesus rising from the dead. You want to know
because there was 500 witnesses that saw him after.
And you know what the most unreliable evidence in the history of any trial is? Eyewitness testimony.
Well, eyewitness testimony, 500 witnesses saw it, that he rose from the dead. Okay, is that enough for you?
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
When were the gospels?
Monty Python did a movie about Jesus' neighbor.
Get in the scripture, okay? You don't have to believe it, but it is. It's true.
But when
I would believe it more if it was written while he was alive, but it wasn't. It was written like 60 years after he died.
More than that.
70 to 100 years after.
It was more than that, yeah.
So what does that matter? I mean, really, what does that matter?
Okay. Well, what about the Gospels that say he didn't rise from the dead? How about those?
What Gospel said he didn't rise from the dead?
No, they say he did, but they don't agree with each other. They give different accounts of
look, everyone thinks Old Testament shouldn't be even around.
It's not Old Testament. Hang on, it's not Old Testament. It's the rejected Gospels that dispute what you're saying.
For a second. Old Testament.
Hold on.
The Messiah coming.
Who's saying?
That's why there is Old Testament.
The only
talking about Old Testament.
The only people saying the Old Testament shouldn't be around are the people who are trying to push a different narrative.
Well, what I'm trying to say is that a lot of people want to say get rid of the Old Testament. The Old Testament is definitely prophesizing everything that came after.
Scott, we're not talking about the Old Testament. We're talking about the rejected Gospels that give a different account than the one that you want.
Rejected Gospels, Slim. There are no rejected Gospels in the Bible that said that Jesus did not rise from the dead and
hang on, Scott. Scott, I have an Ethiopian Bible sitting in my bedroom that has 86 books.
Okay, well, that tells you right there. It's an Ethiopian Bible.
Yeah, that's the birthplace of Christianity.
Good gracious, man.
Ethiopia is the birthplace of Christianity, Scott.
Scott, it's the only unedited Bible left in the world because they didn't remove books from the Bible.
Oh, I'll give you that the Bible that you have is correct or whatever, but theologians argue and debate. It's called harmonizing the Gospels because they give different accounts of this resurrection story.
Well, yes, they did. Here's the thing. It's just like you see a car wreck, okay? And someone says, yeah, I believe the guy was wearing a blue shirt. And then someone else says, yeah, I think it was a blue-green shirt, okay? So they're all giving the same testimony, but it might be a little bit different in testimony.
You want me to let you know just how down bad you are? You're reading the King James Bible. You're reading the Bible approved by a British king.
God damn.
30-minute rant on how terrible Britain is.
No, I'm not reading the King James Version. I'm reading the ISV version of the Bible.
Okay.
But your Ethiopian Bible is false.
And how is it false? Because they didn't.
It's actually a heritage Bible version of the Bible. If that's what it says, that Jesus didn't rise from the dead.
Well, hold on a second. So let me ask you this: the Romans did not like or care for Jesus, right?
No, that's not true.
Not at the time they killed him anyway.
No, that's not true at all. You want to know what happened is that Jesus was put in front of Pontius Pilate, and Pontius Pilate says, what has this man done? And it was Passover time, and during Passover, they would let a prisoner go. And they said, should I let him go? And the people said, crucify him, and they released Barabbas instead of letting Jesus go.
So you realize in the order the Gospels were written, the later Gospels give a more favorable account to Pontius Pilate. Most likely because you needed Christianity to spread to Rome, right? So you needed a more favorable Pilate. I'm just saying, why, if you crucified the guy, would you allow them to bury him in a tomb?
Because it was requested by Nicodemus. Nicodemus requested, because most of the people that was crucified were just thrown in a pit and thrown a lime over. But Nicodemus came to Pontius Pilate and said, may I take him and bury him in a tomb? And that's exactly what happened.
Okay.
What did Rome ever contribute to the world?
Well, they were an empire for 2,000 years.
Sopranos, which is great.
See, I like how Scott is okay with calling heretics the party doesn't agree with. But what he does agree with,
if you have a Bible that doesn't say that Jesus rose from the dead, then that is heresy and that is false. That is a false.
In your opinion, but
no, it's not my opinion. It is the word of God. This is not my opinion.
Let me give you a little historical fact. Even when Christianity was adopted in Rome, there wasn't consensus on that. They were called the Gnostic Christians that didn't believe in the divinity of Christ. You know what they did? They wiped them off the face of the earth.
Can you imagine you trying to be a Christian during that period of time, and you being every Christian, every disciple was either killed, crucified, or imprisoned. Okay, the Apostle Paul, who was Saul, and Saul was hit on the road to Damascus by Jesus and said, "Why are you persecuting me?" Because he was killing all the people that believed in Christianity.
Well, you should, Scott. You should know this.
So what happened?
Jesus himself did not want to be worshipped.
Chapters in the Bible ever.
Jesus himself did not want to be worshipped. He didn't create.
Jesus was a Jew, dummy.
He didn't create Christianity.
That is true. What are you talking about?
That's not true. That's not true. Jesus did be worshipped.
No, he
said,
didn't.
I am the Messiah. He said, I am the truth, the way, and the life. Only through him.
No, he didn't. His apostles called him the Messiah, not him. He never referred to himself that way.
He was pretty dodgy.
You need to read the Bible, guys. You need to read Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John. He tells them. He tells them, his apostles, his disciples, I am the Messiah.
Yeah. Okay. He did not want to be. Christianity was not created by Jesus. That was created by the people that came after him.
You're still avoiding the point.
Yes, it was. It was.
You're still avoiding the point about the other 9 Gospels from the New Testament that were rejected.
Well, look, I guess my question for Scott would be, why do you believe the Bible is true?
Because every word that was written is from our Father, the sovereign God of the universe. That's why.
It was written by man.
It was written by men 100 years after Jesus died.
Through people. What?
Scott, you don't even believe that. According to what you just said not 2 minutes ago, these books in the New Testament were written by eyewitness testimony. They're written by people.
Yes, that's what I just said. But the author.
No, you just said they were written by God.
Listen, the true author of the Bible is the sovereign God. Okay, God used people to transcribe his words. And
the Bible was written by dozens of men 100 years after Jesus died.
Right.
The New Testament.
Not God.
You don't have to believe it, but you know what? That's up to you. Okay. I mean,
it's not a matter of belief. You can't keep a consistent argument.
I did believe it.
It's an argument. You're making it an argument. I'm telling you.
No, I said you can't keep a consistent argument. You're talking in circles.
No, I'm not, Slim, but you always do that. But, you always try to say, oh, you're doing the wrong thing, this and that and the other.
I didn't say you're doing anything wrong. I said you're not keeping a consistent argument.
Jesus is the truth, the way, and the life.
VicTube says,
through him can you ascend to heaven. That's the only thing I will
There's
tell
nothing
you.
wrong with believing that. But VicTube says Jesus started Christianity. No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
Name one time when Jesus said, I want to start a new religion called Christianity. Named after me.
He said.
Of course, he didn't say it.
I am the Messiah. Look, Jesus predicted.
No, he didn't. His apostles called him the Messiah. His mother called him the Messiah, but he never did.
predicted. No, Jesus said it too. Jesus predicted everything that was going to happen to him while he was visiting.
At what point during his Scott? At what point during his life did he ever mention Christianity even once?
He didn't mention Christianity
because it didn't exist. He didn't start started.
Actually, Christian is really a bad word. That was a bad word used for people that believed in Christ.
Well, here's my question.
Most people wanted to be listed as a disciple of Christ.
If he was the way and he thought of himself that way, why was he a Jew?
What does that matter? Why was he Jewish? Because
why was he Jewish? If he was trying to start a religion and he thought he was the Messiah, why was he Jewish?
He was. Listen, you guys, do you know about the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit? Do you understand that? Do you understand that?
Yeah, that wasn't.
Okay, did you know that the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit are a triad? But guess what? The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Not all Christians on this planet believe that.
We're gonna stop yelling at me, Slim. I'm trying to say something, and you just want to yell.
Yelling too. But not all Christians believe that.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
I think Slim is. I grew up Christian.
No,
I was preparing to go to seminary at one point. I actually talked to.
Oh, imagine rec talk in seminary.
I know. So I'm more just interested.
I get by with a little help from my friends.
Stuff, and there are arguments I find compelling, and ones that.
Hey, Billis, let rec talk. Go ahead, Rec.
So
sorry.
Yeah, I'm just interested in kind of like what you believe and why you believe. So you bring up John 10:10, like I get that. Are you concerned? Like, is there anything that you see that corroborates the Bible, or does that matter to you?
What are you saying, Rick? I'm not following your question.
Well, you kind of like, because it sounds like you just kind of take the Bible at face value.
Yes, I do.
Okay. So how do you differentiate that from like Mormonism? Like everything they say about their
Mormonism
religion.
is a heretic religion. Mormonism. Do you really think that Joseph Smith saw Jesus?
Well, Joseph Smith was a cult. Joseph Smith.
Really think that?
He's a cult leader.
How do you know he didn't? See, that's where me and you differentiate. Like, according to you, anybody that disagrees with what you believe is a heretic, and I'm much like Rick, just simply asking questions.
Well, Joseph Smith died. He didn't rise from the dead, did he? Neither did Buddha. Neither did Muhammad. And you know
there are witnesses that say they did.
Millions of Muslims go to that Mecca every year to celebrate, the tooth that's left there for Muhammad. I mean, his remains are there. So is Buddha's remains. There's no remains of Jesus.
But
Jesus rose from the dead.
Lazarus rose from the dead. He's not the Son of God.
Who helped Jesus? Who helped Lazarus rise from the dead? Jesus.
And nobody. Wait a minute. Nobody said that Muhammad was the Son of God. Even Muslims say Muhammad's a prophet, much like Moses.
He's a prophet, but they believe that he is a God, though. That he's the sovereign God.
Hey,
they don't.
Believes that Muhammad is their sovereign God.
I should.
They don't. What? Allah is God. Muhammad's a prophet. They literally say Muhammad the prophet all the time.
Well, it's still the same thing. I mean,
no, it's not.
They believe that Muhammad is part of. Yeah, that's. I mean, it's like they believe like Muhammad is like Jesus. Okay. Simple.
No, they don't. Muhammad is like Moses, a prophet.
When did you become a Muslim and know so much, there, Slim? Are you going to a mosque these days?
It's one of those things.
Do you scream Allah Akbar a lot? Is that what you do?
Religion is one of those things I find interesting, so I read a lot about it.
You know what? I find no religion is interesting.
You know what?
Religion is the most horrible thing to ever happen.
It is. It is interesting though.
In the spirit of Jesus Christ.
Out of all the faiths,
we agree. Religion is one of the worst things on this planet.
Hold on. Let me talk real quick. It is interesting though that out of all the faiths, the Muslim religion, the one that we Americans seem to hate the most, are the only ones that recognize Jesus Christ as a prophet.
They did. They did recognize him. Yes, they did. But they didn't say he was the Messiah.
No, they said he was a prophet, just like Muhammad. They believe that Jesus and Muhammad are going to come back at the end of days and rule the world together. There's no
specific religion.
Then why do they call us infidels? That's not that.
What?
I mean.
Well, I'm just telling you what the Quran says, not what a bunch of fucking dirt farmers in Afghanistan say.
Well, what religion doesn't recognize Jesus as being the Son of God that's important right now? Judaism. Israel doesn't. So why are we so buddied up?
The Jews rejected Jesus. The Pharisees and the Sadducees that were around when Jesus was around tried to trick Jesus in any way they possibly could.
Yeah, they
in
think
fact,
I'm talking about
Jews
now,
were the
though.
ones that crucified.
Yeah, now
Jesus.
though.
When you
Jews
come
don't
down,
recognize Jesus as the Son of God.
The people in Israel believe Jesus to be a heretic.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something. In the last days, they're saying in the last days that Jews will come to Christianity or become to Jesus in droves, and that will be a sign of the last days.
Okay, fine. Then why do we have to play ball with them while they're not doing that?
What do you mean? So you want to be you want to be anti-Zionist?
Israel,
anti-Jew?
Scott, listen to me. Hold on, Scott, listen to me. Israel is currently bombing the living fuck out of Lebanon and have been for the past 3 months. Lebanon, hold on. Let me finish. Lebanon is 30%, 1/3 Christian. They're killing Christians, Scott, in Lebanon right now.
Okay. I mean, you know what the fourth largest nation of Christians is? Can you guess it?
It's in Africa, I'm sure.
It is. It's Nigeria.
Israel is currently...
And they are killing them in the droves the same way.
Israel is currently murdering Christians in Lebanon.
That Netanyahu is out there to kill Christians in Lebanon. He is trying to kill Hezbollah.
Yeah, but he's killing
Lebanon,
Christians.
which is a proxy of Iran.
They're killing Christians, Scott. That's what they're doing.
I've never heard anything like that. I've heard no news item or no news article saying that Israel is killing Christians.
well, no, you probably have. You'll just say, "Oh, they're heretics," and ignore it.
No, I do
eat
not.
the dogs.
I do not, Slim. Don't do that, okay? You just like to, you want to, like I said, you argue with a stop sign, my friend.
It's got nothing to do with the stop sign.
If you believe that Israel's out trying to kill Christians,
Well, they are, though.
Lebanon, then I'm sorry, you have a war. You find some sort of war.
Scott, but they are, though.
Well, there may be civilians that are killed because.
Oh, that's civilian Christians. Let's kill them.
What?
That's good.
point,
Killing
Scott, is
civilian
they can
Christians is a good thing?
They could give a flying fuck about who they kill because Jesus isn't important to them. So if they kill Christians, it doesn't matter.
Exactly. They don't care. Scott, that's the point. Scott, they're killing Christians in Lebanon right now as we speak. As we sit here, probably 5 Christians have died since the start of this show in Lebanon.
So I am here. So I am going to back up Scott on the whole Christianity thing, but not on the Israel thing.
Okay. No. Well, what is
Let me ask you something, okay? Let's just say, okay, it's Canada. Canada starts throwing missiles our way, okay? And all of a sudden, they're killing a lot of people. And so we start sending missiles their way, and we're killing Christians. Are you going to scream and yell, oh, well, America's killing Christians? That's not what it is. They might be some civilians that might be in the way of the missiles that are going there, but I'm thinking more of those missiles are more direct hits on where Hezbollah has been sending drones.
No, they
are
Scott,
killing people in Israel.
They have
Scott. See, Scott thinks that the Jews were just collateral damage in World War II.
Israel has completely destroyed South Lebanon. Completely destroyed it. They did the same thing to South Lebanon. Lebanon's probably the prettiest country in all the Middle East. And also has, like I said, a huge Christian population there. Israel, Scott,
get the proxy of Hezbollah.
Israel did the same thing to South Lebanon they did to Gaza. Completely flattened it. They don't give a fuck who's there. Women, children, Christians, don't matter.
Not true.
Yes, it is true.
They may be
very targeted, target hits.
Targeted hits by wiping out entire towns and cities? No, it's not targeted.
Let me say something.
Here's the thing: the premise of everybody's talking over each other, so it is what it is.
Hey, I would like to let you guys know I did meet God at least 3 times in 2003. About 4 hits of acid. I talked to God for 5 hours.
You are the authority.
Here's the thing, Pete. Here's the thing, Pete. With them bombing all the Christians, according to Christianity, that's a good thing because the whole point of Christianity is to go and meet Jesus and God.
Yeah.
So you want to die, essentially.
Okay.
No, that's not the case. Not the case at all.
That's not the point.
I think that's a strawman argument you're making.
Well,
they may be trying. They may be just
save their own country because
they may be
Hezbollah in there.
Yeah, they may be trying to get rid of Hezbollah, but they're also going to destroy, anyone who gets in their path. I mean,
No,
I guess
I don't like that we're all ganging up on Scott though. Vic, what do you believe?
I don't. It doesn't matter.
I'm not
equally.
I'm
not mad at Scott.
Christian. I'm a new baby Christian. I don't have all the scripture to read to you, but I'm going to tell you something. Everything ever since I've taken this ideal and this actual belief in God, so many wonderful things have happened to me that just only could be through God. I mean, like people, I prayed to God. I said, God, you said love your enemies, and so I said, I don't know how I'm going to do that. You're
more evolved than me. I don't love my enemies at all.
I've got some people I don't want to talk to.
Start by giving Belushi a hand job.
Yeah.
2 minutes later, 2 minutes later, a guy that I hadn't spoken to in years, a former friend, called me and talked to me for an hour and a half, and it just blew me away. I mean, just totally blew me away.
I 100%.
Not long after that, I said, dear God, I said, I want to be a disciple. I want to help. How can I help when I'm out and about? I don't get out and about much. I was at my grocery store, walking out. I see a woman, and she is in tears. She's just crying and crying. And I said, ma'am, are you all right? And she said, well, I just lost someone. Someone had just died. I didn't get into particulars. And I said, ma'am, do you need prayer? And she said, please. And then while I was praying, 4 or 5 other people put their hand on my shoulder, and we all prayed for her.
So this is what I told you.
What? That's providence. That's the providence.
So listen, this is what I told you.
I don't know. I mean, I'm a baby.
I believe you. I believe you.
Scott, this is what I told you the other day. Anything that makes you better a person is good with me.
Well, I want to be kind. I want to be merciful. I want all the things that God and Jesus asked us to do. So
and that's fine. I don't know. Scott got the power. Scott, nobody has argued that point. The only points that either me or Rick have argued are just things that are historical falsehoods that you claim to be true.
Falsehoods like what?
Well, you're saying that Jesus never rose from the dead, and that is
I didn't. I said I don't know.
False.
I haven't found compelling evidence for it. Here's the problem. No one on the panel has a problem with what you just said. I think that's fantastic.
I do too.
The problem is that Christians as a group and as a whole want to dictate what I do by passing legislation based on their beliefs. That's where I'm running.
Rick, what legislation?
Yeah, that's a good question. What legislation is being passed based on Christianity?
Yeah, I'd like to know that.
Well, not necessarily legislation. I mean, George Bush said that God told him to.
Well, George Bush is a fucking moron.
In the Middle East.
George Bush is a moron. So, all right,
he is a moron.
All right, so outside of that,
in the South, they'll push for, hey, you can't teach evolution in schools, or if you do,
that's not true. I live in the South. They teach it here.
They do, but the abortion issue is usually split on.
Abortion's still legal. So
abortion it is killing of babies. That's literally.
All right, but hold on. Let's back up here. Let's one thing at a time here. So he's saying that Christianity is dictating legislation. Abortion is legal. It doesn't matter what you think about abortion; it's still legal.
And by the way,
in some states,
if you poll it nationally, this country's split about 50-50 on abortion.
Okay.
Well, it's probably one of the worst sins this country's ever done is pass abortion.
All right, but it's still legal.
All I'm saying is you can play with the toys. That is fine with me. Don't say I have to play with the toys or that my toys are a condom.
Never asking you. Listen, whoa, stop for a minute. No one's asking you to do anything here, Rick. You know what? You go to God in your own free will. God has given you free will to believe or not believe what He has put in front of you. So that is not someone pushing something on you. I'm not pushing this on anyone.
Where Rick is right.
My hope would be that you guys do find something in your life, and you do find Jesus in your life, because it will change your life dramatically. You will not believe what it will do. But at the same time, Jesus said, you're going to have to carry your own cross, too. There will be persecution. There will be suffering being a Christian.
Well, no, where Scott or where Rick is right is, and this is something both Christianity and Islam are guilty of, that they try to not only be a religion, but they try to be the law. Every gambling law in this country is based off of Christian belief.
You know what I think?
I mean, what? Okay, I don't get that either.
I think
gambling laws are based on Christian.
I'm pretty
belief.
sure Jesus seems like a real.
Every state that does not have gambling is because of Christian belief.
Jesus seems like a really good dude.
I don't believe that at all. You think that South Carolina doesn't have gambling because of Christian belief?
Me and Jesus.
They may want gambling because.
Me and Jesus would have been good buddies. You know, he hung out with degenerates mostly.
Oh, yes, he did. He absolutely did.
Yeah.
He was one of the worst Jews ever when he went into one of these cities. One of the tax collectors.
I bet Jesus would have bet double zeros every time.
It was Matthew.
No, not only Matthew, Vic, but it was another one that was in the sycamore tree, and Jesus called his name and said, "Come down." He said, "I will feast in your house." And that's exactly what he did. But all the people around that city were so mad at Jesus because he was with a corrupt tax collector. But that's where Jesus went. He went to all the people.
Yeah, he hung out with the degenerate, the gamblers, and the prostitutes, and that the same people I hang out with.
He'd be with the flock.
Yeah.
According to Christians, he married a whore, so he's hanging out with all sorts of degenerates.
That's not true.
That is kind of true. Yeah.
I have a theological question.
Well, it wasn't. Yeah. Here's the thing, and this is where, and this isn't picking on Scott because most Christians tend to do this. Mary Magdalene wasn't even considered a whore until almost 1000 AD.
Damn.
Well, Mary Magdalene had so many demons in her, somewhere around 7 or 8 demons that Jesus cast out of her. And Jesus just saw her and touched her, and all the demons left.
Well, here's a good question for that.
Mary Magdalene went on to follow Jesus just like the disciples.
Yeah, he touched her all right, Scott, in a lot of places.
Yeah, he married her. But here's a good question. If Jesus saved Mary Magdalene, why did they reject the gospel of Mary Magdalene? She wrote gospel.
I don't know if we need gospel of Mary Magdalene. I don't know what you're talking
I didn't even know there was one.
You're bringing up hypotheticals, Slim.
No, Scott, I'm not. Hang on, Scott. Have you ever heard of the Dead Sea Scrolls?
I have.
Okay. The Gospel of Mary Magdalene's in the Dead Sea Scrolls. It was one of the rejected Gospels from the New Testament.
Have you read the Dead Sea Scrolls there?
It's in the Ethiopian.
Yeah, it's the Ethiopian Bible. Yeah.
Okay, so
it's Scott, the Ethiopian Bible. Okay.
Yeah.
Scott,
yeah, the original one.
You said you're a new Christian, so
that's my whole point of that's the whole point of the Ethiopian Bible, Scott, is they didn't remove any books that the council.
You're saying there's something missing out of the Bible.
Can I finish? Hang on, Scott. Can I finish? That's the difference between the Ethiopian Bible and the rest, is they did not remove the books that the council.
Slim is right. Scott, have you read the Book of Enoch in the original Ethiopian Bible?
No.
No,
I have not. I've not read the Ethiopian Bible. I'm just trying to get into the Bible that I'm talking to now.
Yeah, the King James one.
The Book of Enoch. Hang on. Until about 1,000 years ago, the Book of Enoch was in the Bible. They decided to remove it.
Yeah, and then the Protestants removed even more books.
Hey Scott, hey Scott, here's what I tell you to do. Read the Book of Enoch, and then you'll understand why they wanted to remove it.
Why? Because it has aliens in it.
I mean that's the way it's interpreted, but there's a lot going on there.
And actually, there's 2 books of Enoch, but they just call it one.
Yeah. It's about aliens. You know what I think about aliens? I mean,
What?
they are demons. They're nothing but demons. Because look,
Aliens are demons?
Look, you know what? Satan is the prince of the air. Okay, and with that in mind, I think that's what they are.
So hold on. You think aliens are demons?
So they're the fallen angels that fell with.
They are part of the fallen. They could be part of the fallen angels when Satan or Lucifer at that time. I mean, Lucifer was one of the great angels in heaven.
The most
and
beautiful.
Then he went around and said he saw himself, and he said, "Look how beautiful I am." He said, "I could be just like God." And he went around and taught that to other angels. Those other angels and Lucifer were kicked out.
That is correct. So, because you said you're a new Christian, so I had a theological question for you. Are you a Calvinist? Meaning, if God is all-knowing, then everything is predestined because it's in God's mind. It has to happen that way. And if you are, how do you reconcile that with free will?
Well, predestined, I don't know what you're talking about. Other than
Fate. That's what he's talking about.
No, he's not a Calvinist.
Let me answer that. Please let me answer it, okay?
Yeah, go ahead,
I
please.
think what you mean by predestined is that if you pray to God and say, "Dear God, I need your help with something," and then God intervenes with the help that you asked for, well, that might be predestiny, okay? You've asked for something, and God helps you in that regard.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
That wouldn't be predetermined.
What I'm talking about is if God is all-knowing, he knows everything that will happen. Right?
He knows every hair on your head.
Yeah.
Then it must be predestined to happen that way, right? It is in God's mind. We could write a book of what's in God's mind, and it would happen that way.
He knows what's going.
You're
He knows what's going to happen.
Rick,
Doesn't even cause it to happen.
What I meant by free will is that
He's talking about fate, is what he's talking about.
Well,
Everything
he's talking
is
about fate,
predetermined to happen.
Absolutely.
No, not fate.
Because
fate.
without
F-A-T-E, Scott. Fate.
Fate? Well, there's no fate. There's faith. To me, there's faith. You have to have
I heard that Lucifer.
You're not a Calvinist.
Faith is the determination of how you worship God. You have to have faith in what you read and what you
Faith
hear.
is belief without evidence, by definition.
Well, in evidence that you don't see God and you haven't seen.
Yeah, for
Jesus.
example, I have faith that Clemson will win 9 games this year.
Let me answer that though. But through faith, you can consume the Holy Spirit, which is something that Jesus offers you, to worship Him and to follow Him. And through the Holy Spirit, that will change your old heart into a new heart. That's exactly when they say that you're reborn. That's exactly what happens. Jesus wants to take that old heart, that old sinful heart that you had, and change you and make you in the image of Him. And
Well, Hindus believe in being reborn too, but you might be reborn as a cow.
Well, that's my problem.
That's not called.
That's Buddhism.
Oh my gosh,
Hinduism.
That's Hinduism, not Buddhism.
Yeah, both.
Scott, this is just me speaking honestly to you. That is my problem with the thing in general is there's nothing that I could not justify or take on faith. That's how you get into cults. Once you get me to ignore evidence, there's nothing that I can't be convinced of, and I just feel that is dangerous.
Well, what evidence?
Jesus doesn't. Jesus doesn't tell us to.
But I am reading the Bible. I am reading the Bible, and I'm reading New Testament right now. But I've gone through Matthew and Mark, and now I'm through Luke.
I heard somebody.
Right, so the problem is Jesus doesn't tell us to accept things without evidence.
I heard that Lucifer looked like Fabio. Is that true?
No, Lucifer was like he was an image of musical instruments all over.
Yeah,
his
Fabio.
body.
Like I said, yeah.
That played electric guitar.
Yeah.
See, I have the same exact problem with it that Rick does, and it galls me to be agreeing with Rick here.
No, geez.
Oh, come on, man.
It does. But
without faith, you're going nowhere in Christianity.
I have the same problem, and it's not just Christianity, by the way. I have the same problem with Islam, that it's like, we are absolutely right no matter what, and you cast as heretics literally every other religion on the planet that's been around, by the way, for thousands of years longer.
Correct.
Well, here's the
Well, Islam makes lofty claims for itself, like it is the last will and testament of God. It's also the most recent, and that pits it at odds with other religions.
It's not the most recent. Mormonism is, but okay.
Yeah, Mormonism is just an offshoot of Christianity, which, by the way, a dirty little secret nobody wants to admit. Both Christianity and Islam are just offshoots of Judaism.
All right, but Mormonism. I mean, Joseph Smith was literally a cult leader. That's what he was. I mean, he was no different than David Koresh.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was a charlatan. Absolutely.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I think he's a fucking dumbass, but whatever. It's still Christian based, so it's no different than baptism or Baptist or whatever.
Well, and Scott will disagree, I know, but just for me, it's like there's really no more evidence that that's true than Christianity is true. I disbelieve one more religion than
I will say this, okay? I think Christianity has more basis than Mormonism does, because I mean, Jesus was an actual person. It's a historical fact. Hold on.
Yeah, so was Joseph Smith.
Let me say something about Jesus, just real quick. Let me say something. Do you know that Jesus has been the most painted, most sung about individual ever?
I don't know if that's true or not.
It is exactly true.
Well, if it is true, it doesn't mean he's the son of God.
More books have been written, more songs have been sung, more art has been done.
I don't know that that's true, Scott. I mean, once again, Christianity's only been around for a couple hundred years longer than Islam.
Mr. Google, Slim, and look it up.
And by the way,
I'll grant you your premise. I'll grant you your premise doesn't mean he's the son of God.
Of course he's the son of God.
But that doesn't mean
everything,
that he's the son
again. All the Old Testament was prophesizing for the Messiah to come, and Jesus, everything that Jesus did from his birth.
I'm the one you've been waiting for.
The only difference between Christianity
I am he.
And the only difference between Christianity and Judaism is Judaism is still waiting for the Son of God.
Well, I went to the doctor.
He already
rejected the Son of God. The Pharisees,
he came and they rejected him.
The high priest of that time rejected Jesus.
I went.
Well, wait a minute. But
for certain things like Nicodemus.
But to Pete's point, there's a lot of people that are rejecting Joseph Smith. How the fuck do you know they're not right?
They should reject Joseph Smith. You just said
Joseph Smith.
I agree.
Joseph Smith is not God. So.
I agree that he's a cult leader.
But Jesus is. So.
Hang on. I agree that he's a cult leader, but there's just as much evidence that Jesus is the Son of God that there is that Joseph Smith is.
Hey, I went to the doctor yesterday. Can y'all shut the fuck up for a second and let me talk?
Joseph Smith claimed to be
I'm just gonna leave then.
I'm so out of touch. That is just so wrong. That's not true.
How is that so wrong? There is just as much evidence that both of them are the Son of God.
Joseph Smith, the Son of God? Are you kidding me?
Did Joseph Smith say that he was?
Neither one of them said that they were. The only person that hang on. We actually covered this. Jesus never said that he was the Son of God. His mother did. His apostles did. But Jesus did not.
He said, okay, again, I'm going to say it. He said, I am the truth, the way, and the life. Only through me can you go to heaven. That's him. That's Jesus, the Son of God, saying that on earth.
Actually, no. Peter
and
said
let me say one more thing. Old Testament, New Testament. Okay.
Peter said that, not Jesus.
Jesus was crucified on the cross, okay? And his blood shed on the cross. Everything leading up to that in Old Testament and all, what did they do? They sacrificed a lamb. They bled a lamb as a sacrifice to God. The sacrificial lamb of now, what is Jesus Christ? Jesus was crucified and risen in 3 days only for a way of us as people to get into heaven, that our sins could be forgiven through Jesus and only through Jesus.
I have a question, Scott. Have you ever seen Joseph Smith's body?
No, because Joseph Smith is not. Joseph Smith is.
Hang on.
Why would I have seen Joseph Smith's
Simple
body?
question. Have you? Well, Scott's argument earlier is nobody has seen Jesus' body.
No, but of course he hasn't. He rose.
People have seen Joseph Smith's body.
Okay. Well, nobody.
500.
I haven't seen it.
Saw Jesus
I
after his
don't have any
crucifixion.
interest in Joseph Smith's body.
500 people saw him after his crucifixion and saw him rise to heaven.
Can I finish?
You don't have 500 witnesses for Joseph Smith for anything.
Can I finish?
You don't have 500 witnesses for Buddha.
I guess not.
500
I'll just say it anyway.
For Muhammad.
There's plenty of people saying that they've seen Joseph Smith rise from the dead. So once again, there is just as much evidence that Joseph Smith is the Son of God as there is Jesus Christ.
Don't worship Joseph Smith, okay? Go be a Mormon.
I swear, these accepting and forgiving Christians get real mad real quick.
No, you know what I'm mad about? Because you're rejecting the truth, the way, and the life.
He's not mad. He's just passionate.
That's what I'm mad about. I am not going to be mad about it to you, but you have such a contradictory range in your personality.
I'm gonna get real.
If the
it's not anger.
It's
passion.
Green. That's what you do.
I'm gonna get real
Gen Z with you real quick.
Hang on. I'm gonna get real Gen Z with you real quick. That's your truth.
Gen Z with me because I'm a boomer.
All right.
I reject your truth.
Okay. Reject. Okay, you just said it. You reject my truth.
You're free to do that.
Well, all I will say to you, Slim, is God bless you. I hope that you do find Jesus somewhere in your life in the future. I do. I'm
gonna find him just as much as anybody else has found him. I
know this about you, Slim. Slim, you have a family and you have children and all that. So that's the reason I really would like to see you find that for your own family and for your own sake.
Can we all pray for Slim right now on the Midday Show?
Can we not? I would really appreciate it if y'all don't pray for me.
No,
that's what I would appreciate.
Pete, are you still with us?
And then and also Jesus did and also Jesus did start Christianity because he told the apostles to go and make disciples of all nations.
What you ought to do, Slim, is throw the Ethiopian Bible away and start reading Scripture in the New Testament.
He called Peter the rock. On this rock, I will build my church.
That's right. Amen, Vic. Listen to Vic.
Preach, Vic. Preach.
That's right, Vic.
Only problem is there's a group of Christians that disagree with you.
Well, you know what? There's always going to be that. Okay, I mean,
who are they?
Do you think the Catholics all agree with each other? You know, I mean, do Baptists all agree with each other? No.
Well, actually, what the Catholics did, and once again, this is historical fact that there's proof of. The Gnostic Christians that disagreed with them, they tried to wipe them off the face of the earth.
We're Gnostic Christians.
Wait a minute, you're a Christian. You know what Gnostic Christians are?
Yeah. Well, I'm. Well, I'm
you don't know. That's the problem. Hang on. That is the problem.
Agnostic Christian is not a Christian.
That's the problem. That is the problem with Christianity. These people don't know their own religion. They don't know the history of their own religion.
Well, okay. It's again, I hate the word religion. It's not a religion for me. It is the way.
Yes, it's a fucking cult is what it is.
A cult? You're calling Christianity a cult now?
You're calling so you think every religion is a cult?
Yeah, I really do.
Well, good for you, Slim.
Because there's just as much evidence, and I'm going to be reincarnated as a fucking cow as there is that Jesus is the Son of God.
Okay, well, Slim, you know what?
Do you believe in flying?
Family.
Yeah, do you believe in?
To open up your eyes one of these days, because you know what you are? You're like one of the blind men that Jesus saved on his way going around the cities that can't.
Scott,
see.
You're way more blind than I am. I know more about your religion than you do.
No, you don't. I don't have a religion. First off, I'm not in a religion.
Yes, Christianity is a religion.
I believe in Jesus Christ and Him risen from the dead.
Games all you want. You're in a religion.
No, I'm not. A religion would be me being a Baptist, a Methodist, a Catholic. That's religion. I'm not a religion. I'm not religious.
Christianity is a religion.
I mean, there are non-denominational Christians.
Yes, and I'm a non-denominational Christian. So that doesn't make me in a religion.
Christianity's a religion. You're playing word games, Scott.
You can yell at me, scream at me all you want. You are so wrong and out of touch. You're wrong and out of touch, and I'm sorry that you are. What I'm going to do for you, I'm going to say,
I'm sorry that I know more about your religion than you do.
You do not know more about my religion. In fact, what you ought to do is throw the Ethiopian Bible away and read the scripture, and you might learn something.
Why? It's more of the scripture than you've ever read.
Again, God gives
you more of the scripture than you've ever read.
You do as you want. But here's the thing that's going to happen to us, okay? And this is what brought me to Christianity real quick. I heard a preacher talk about what happens when we die. You know, we always hear rest in peace, you know, this, that, and the other. As soon as you die, one or two things are going to happen to you. Either A, you're going to be in hell, tormented for eternity, or B, you're going to be in heaven with Jesus. One or two. And the second that you die, you're going to be in one or two of those. Now,
which one?
I don't know. That's my religious belief, isn't it, Slim? No.
There's 9 different heavens. Which one?
It's according to Dante, but yeah.
No, not according to Dante. According to the Book of Enoch, which Pete was talking about earlier.
Book of Enoch. Maybe that's the reason it is thrown out. When it probably was heretic type of scripture.
No, it's called Christians throughout whatever part of Judaism didn't fit with the message they were trying to push. Simple as that.
Well, you know,
that's all the Old Testament is.
I'm not going to change your life here, Slim, but I am going to pray for you that you do find somewhere that what I'm saying is believable, that it is true.
We're not going to change.
The way and the life is Jesus. That's all I will say. That's the only.
He's gone, so there ain't no way. Sorry.
If he's the way, I mean, I'm not telling a lie. Okay, Jesus is the truth. Jesus is the way. Jesus is the life.
And no one comes from the Father but by him.
Yeah, but David Koresh said he was the truth and the way too. Now, which one do I believe?
I want to convert to Christianity.
Go ahead and believe Joseph Smith. Again, go be a Mormon, okay?
I didn't say Joseph Smith. I said David Koresh.
I think that's what you should do. Go and join Mormonism, all right?
I'm asking. Hell no. One wife is bad enough. Fuck that.
No, you've got to hear it. You know what? I think you're full of a demon myself right now at this moment. Yeah. That's the reason why you're saying all these.
I'm not even full of shit. I just got off the toilet before I came in here.
Prophecy is what you're espousing. It's all false prophecy. Everything that you sound like is nothing but false prophecy.
You sound like the same clergyman that locked away Galileo and tried to execute him. That's exactly what you sound like.
Well, I'm not Galileo. I am just a new Christian, and you keep battering me and saying that everything I'm saying is false, and it's
I
not.
never said anything you said is false. I simply said, where's your evidence?
Said is false. You don't believe in Jesus. You don't believe that Jesus rose from the dead. You don't believe anything of that.
There's no evidence for it.
It's just a religion.
Evidence.
It's nothing but a religion. Evidence has already been shown. Okay.
No, it hasn't.
I want you to go to Mr. Google right now and write ask about Jesus. Is Jesus the most written about, the most painted, the most songs done by just one man that was on this
Actually, if you ask Google's description, and this I just found funny, Google's description of Jesus is as a fictional character. I'm not even joking. I don't know if they
did you Google it just now?
I don't know if they, no. I saw it.
Hey, stop. Let's stop.
I saw it on a.
Slim, shut up for a minute.
No, fuck off, Scott. Go eat a bowl of fucking dicks.
You saw it on a what?
Go eat a bowl of dicks.
Okay, on
on
a
Pete.
what?
Just look at Pete.
No, I won't.
You saw it on a what?
Pete is tired of this. Aren't you?
Come on, just let Slim say you found it on a what?
I saw it on it was a YouTube short a couple years ago, and then I Googled, and now they may have changed it since then, but I Googled it at the time. And at the time, Google's description of Jesus was as a fictional character.
Well, it's not that way anymore.
It used to be. Like I said, they probably caught a bunch of shit for it and changed it. Like, even I don't think he's a fictional character. That's what started the whole thing. I think he's an actual person. There's plenty of evidence for that.
Hey, I went to the doctor yesterday. He told me I'm about to meet Jesus very soon. So I'll let you know how that works out.
Are you a Christian?
Hey, we'll bring you back like that movie Flatliners, and you can let us know.
That'd be cool. Pete, where'd you go?
Pete, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He went to the doctor.
No, don't apologize.
Yeah, that's what this is what the midday show was made for. I mean,
that's Vic's right there. But yeah, I went to the doctor yesterday. This guy had the gall to tell me. He said, "Listen to me." He's younger than me. He's probably 40 years old. Okay.
Did he give you the slaw look? Listen.
Yeah, he did. He goes, "You're quitting drinking today."
Wow.
And I said,
so are you?
Yes, but hold on. He goes, "You're quitting drinking today." He said, and I said, "What?" He goes, "I'm not asking you to quit drinking. I'm telling you that you are." I said, "Hold on, buddy." I said, I just met you 5 minutes ago. You're not, do you know who you're talking to?
Should have took a shot in his face right then.
Yeah. That's what he told me.
What if he says he's Jesus and he's telling you to quit drinking? Would you do it then?
That's horrible. That's horrible. Don't do that.
Yeah.
You know what? That's heresy. That's heresy, and that's horrible.
If Jesus told me to quit drinking, I'd do it. Yeah.
You are a heretic.
Well,
okay.
There's a demon in you that you can't see. That's why you're so blind at anything.
That's all right. Listen, the definition of heresy changes every couple hundred years.
Demon comes. I'm going to pray that.
I don't think there's a demon. I don't think there's a demon in Slim. Scott, come on now.
I do.
I totally believe he's
What evidence do you have for there being a demon?
If there's a demon in Slim, I've got 9 of them.
Because of his, he's being a false prophet of anything I've said, and so that makes me believe.
Wait a minute, I'm no kind of prophet. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
There's a demonic entity with its talons on you right now.
I am no kind of prophet. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
I'm not. Didn't say you were a prophet. I'm just saying that you have.
No, you said I was a false prophet.
Hanging on your.
Yes, you said.
Right now. What I'm saying is false prophecy. Yes, I'm going to go.
I'll be okay. Listen, the definition of heretic changes every couple of hundred years, so I'll be all right.
All right, back to Pete. If he's telling you this, that sounds fairly super serious.
Well, he was super serious about it. There's no doubt about that.
What did he say about your liver?
Well, he's got me scheduled for so many blood tests that I'm like a fucking a lab rat now.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Well, it's not. It's not hard to quit alcohol. It really isn't.
No, but if I just meet you and 5 minutes later you're telling me what to do, it's like I told him. I said, I don't think you really know who you're talking to right now.
Also, not usually a way a doctor present. Like a doctor doesn't tell you what to do.
Yeah, he was something else. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he should have. I mean, you would think he would say, "Hey, you need to quit drinking. If you don't, you're going to have X, Y, and Z issue."
Exactly.
Blah, blah, blah.
That's what I thought. That's what I said to him.
Exactly.
But instead, he was like,
quitting.
He was like, "You're quitting today." And I go, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, you're quitting. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you." I said, "You don't tell me to do shit, buddy. I don't even know you."
Okay.
What are we doing here?
So are you going to stop?
Yeah, yes. So I have a blood test scheduled for 3 months from now. So I will quit between now and then.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And see what your blood work comes back as.
Listen, and I was totally honest. So, I was totally honest with him, which was, this is the reason I hate going to the doctors, okay? Because I already know that they're going to find something wrong with me. This is the reason I don't go to them. And so he asked me, he's like, "How much do you drink?" I told him exactly how much I drink. And he was like, "Yeah, you're quitting today." And I was like, "Am I though?"
Hold up, let's talk about this.
Buddy. Come on, man.
Yeah, that might be his age, right? If he's young, he might.
Yeah, he's like 40 years old. And also, here's the other thing, too. He didn't look that healthy to me. And I'm sitting here looking at him like, "You're fat."
You're quitting.
And you're telling me what to do for my health? I could run circles around this motherfucker.
What did you say? Well, you're fat.
I didn't say it. I was thinking it, though.
You say you're fat.
Yeah.
John
You say you're.
16 says
Yeah, you say you're quitting.
Yeah.
No more.
Hey,
You're quitting McDonald's.
I was looking at him going,
today.
I mean, I got an excuse, but why are you fat? Why do you have a beer belly and you don't drink?
Yeah, we told him you are quitting McDonald's today.
Yeah.
He said he's a prophet. And you're going to do what he says.
Look, I got to go, but I want to say one thing, Slim.
Yeah.
I apologize. I apologize that I got so angry with you and everything else. And I will pray for you and your family. Just
please,
all I'm doing is praying for you and your family to not define Jesus. Just I'm going to pray that angels be about your family.
Hey, Scott, can you pray for me too, please?
Absolutely.
All right,
brother.
thank you, buddy. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we all. Yeah, we
You're a
could
stand-up.
all. We could all use some prayers.
Yeah, pray for me, Scott. I need it.
You got it. I will pray for you as well.
All right, thank you.
I don't. I'm good.
Take care. Yeah, take care.
Well, how come I don't get prayed for? I'm a fucking atheist.
Because he doesn't care about you. That's why.
Damn. I guess Jesus doesn't either. Yeah, well, you know what? Fuck Jesus then. That's how he's gonna be.
Damn.
No, he cares.
Damn, man.
He cares, Rick. But yeah.
Okay. Well,
No, he doesn't. No, he didn't. If he cared, he'd have said so. You're right, Rick.
if he cares so much about me, why is Georgia Tech eating shit all the time? Answer me that, Vic.
Yeah. If Jesus was real, he'd be a Miami fan, and apparently either he's not real or he's not a Miami fan.
Scott, I know you got off here. If you're still listening, will you pray for Trey too? He needs it. He's a Florida fan. He's down real bad.
Definitely.
Yeah, he needs that.
He definitely needs some.
As a matter of fact, don't even pray for me. Just pray for him twice as much. Yeah.
Can I transfer my prayers to Trey?
Yeah. Transfer my prayers to Trey. He needs it more than I do.
Slim, this has been my favorite midday show ever because it's ended with you having the talons of a demon in you, and I could not have written a better script.
Nope.
I think it's ball.
Ironically enough, and I don't want to get back on the subject. We've pretty much covered the whole religion base, I think, over the last 2 hours. I don't want to get back on that kick here. But ironically enough, and this is just my personal experience, okay? This isn't indicative of the entire world, obviously. This is just my personal experience. The least religious people that I know are the best people that I know. And so, look, that's just a fact. I mean, it's just a fact.
Yeah.
I mean, so take that for what it's worth.
Yeah, I would probably agree with that. And like that's not to say there aren't religious people that are super
Of course there
awesome.
are. Yeah.
Like my dad teaches Sunday school and shit. He's great, but
yeah.
I would say on the whole, yeah, that's probably how I've seen it.
Well,
Yeah.
there's very few that have faith that can have a conversation with somebody that doesn't believe and will question it and not get mad about it. Like, I've only come across a couple.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, my brother-in-law is like his whole, like his grandfather and his dad and like everyone was like preachers and shit. He's always trying to get me to go to church there. I went to church one time during Christmas because my wife had to drag me there. She's like, we got to go to this Christmas mass or this not even mass. It wasn't Catholic. It was non-denominational, whatever the fuck it is, Baptist. And I told her after we left there, I was like, I'm never coming back here. It was super weird. I mean, the whole thing, people throwing their arms in the air and, falling over and shit. Like, I was like, I'm not doing this again. Don't drag. Like, it literally, if you want to go take the kids next year to that church, that's great. I'm not doing it.
No, that's not non-denominational. That's those Pentecostals.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Pentecostals.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
And
now those people are heretics.
Here, listen to this. I told Rec this.
Yeah.
And my brother-in-law is a really good dude. Like, if I called him today and was like, hey, I killed somebody, I need you to help bury me the body, he would be over here in 10 minutes. Like, he'll do anything for anybody. Okay? But on Christmas Day, my cat ran away. Y'all know the story about my cat running away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
He texted me 2 days later out of nowhere and was like, hey, the reason your cat ran away is because you haven't given your life to Jesus. And it's a holy war or something like that. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, your cat will have to go find Jesus.
He was telling me the reason my cat ran away was punishment for me not giving my life to Jesus. And he was serious too,
dude.
Well, no, yeah, I've never told. I have never told anyone that God was punishing them. I mean,
yeah, it was weird.
God was a dick to Pete.
See, I've heard something similar to that, but it was way worse. Like, it was somebody telling somebody else that their child died because God was punishing them.
Yeah.
I'm like, I wanted to punch that motherfucker in the face.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, but I will say this: if you are gonna go to church, you go to a black church. That's where you're gonna have the best time.
I grew up in the Catholic church. I prefer Catholic churches because it's not weird. There's nothing weird about it. Like, you just go in there. It's the same thing every time, right? They read a verse from the Bible. There's you go eat the wafer and that's it.
You do a couple shots.
Drink some wine.
Some people, some people might say that eating the body of Christ is weird, but.
Well, it's a cracker. It ain't the body of Christ, Vic.
Yeah, it's one thing that that people will tell Catholics.
I should have asked my doctor that. I was like, so if you want me to quit drinking, can I still go to church and drink the wine and that, or no?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit of wine at church doesn't count. I mean,
well, we went to church with my father-in-law once, and instead of doing wine, it was like a sparkling grape juice. So I guess that's okay.
I grew up in the Baptist church, obviously in the South, and I remember we had a sermon on why Obama was the Antichrist.
What?
Fun. I swear to God. I swear to God, in Winder, Georgia, named after a general of the Army of Northern Virginia.
That's amazing.
So, yeah.
wow.
Did they say that Michelle Obama had a dick too?
Yeah, that was part of it. Like, I just talked to Jesus. He himself made the dick he placed on Michelle Obama. It's like, oh, fucking word?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why some people are still obsessed with the Michelle Obama as a man. I don't know why
because
people
they love tranny
are so
porn.
obsessed with that. I mean,
Vic,
he hasn't been.
I'll tell you why.
He hasn't been the president in almost 10
Vic,
years.
you want to know why they
Nobody
think
wants
that Michelle Obama's a man?
I mean,
Vic, do you want to know why they think
Why?
Michelle Obama's a man?
why?
Because they're retarded. That's why. I mean, that's really the only explanation.
Yeah, I mean, it's so weird, dude, that they're like, everyone's throwing this trans stuff in our faces. It's like, you're throwing the trans shit in your face, motherfucker. It's all you want to talk about.
Yeah, wasn't there like a fighter at like Trump's UFC fight? At the end of the fight, he said,
Yes.
Michelle Obama's a man.
Yeah, what
Yes, I think he's been fired by Dana.
a moron.
Yeah, he got fired after that.
Because she looks manly. Yeah, a lot of women look manly. Doesn't mean they have a dick though.
Yeah, listen, I don't know whether she does or not. I've never seen her naked, and to be perfectly honest with you, doesn't matter to me either way.
Well, look, this is what I don't get. There's not too many things I wouldn't fuck, so I don't know what the deal is.
Oh, Rec Talk would.
Yeah, I mean,
You'd have a field day with Michelle Obama, wouldn't you?
I mean,
Dude,
I mean,
bring
beggars
her
can't
over
be
here, Cody.
choosers.
Stay away from my eyes.
She runs a 4.40. Damn,
Okay,
she could
nice.
definitely play soccer then.
Okay, good for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think it would be fucked if, like, you got tricked by a tranny and then you're going to fuck them and they have a bigger dick than you. I'm trying to think of what would be down bad worse.
That would be pretty bad, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Because if I am going to
would
be
be
tricked
even
by a
worse.
tranny, I want to have a bigger dick than that tranny.
The only thing that would be worse is if it was a British tranny.
Well, that would never happen. They would talk and I'd be like, Jesus Christ, I'm sorry I asked. Shut the fuck up. Please stop.
You wanker.
They do have some cool, like.
Oh, I've been called. I can tell you, I'm an expert in English insults now because I've been insulted literally like thousands of times over the past few days. Wanker. You know what my favorite one is? Bell end.
Bellin?
Yeah.
What's that?
Exactly. I don't know, Vic, but that's one of their favorite ones. Bell end.
Huh. Okay.
Also, they like to call us Yanks, which I think is funny too.
Yank's a good one. You said
I mean,
Bellin?
Yanks like Yankees.
Yeah, Bellin.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem, when you insult someone, they shouldn't be confused, right?
Yeah,
So that
you
doesn't
kind of
work.
jumped it. Yeah, if they don't know what you're saying, then it doesn't work.
You're a common
kinda like-
dandy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Trey talking shit to somebody. Nobody knows what the fuck he's saying, so that's why
Who's
none of it
Trey?
lands.
I don't know Trey. Who is
Exactly. So who's a worse? So who's a worse trash talker, Trey or Peckerhead?
I don't
Peckerhead.
know Trey, but Peckerhead.
Peckerhead is. Yeah.
Yeah, because you've argued.
No,
with
here's the difference.
both
So
of
they're both
them,
bad at it. They're both bad at it. I've gone back and forth with both of them, but at least Trey is funny on some level. Peckerhead isn't. He has no talent at all. I mean, zero.
Well, he's also a traitor.
Yeah, Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's a Clemson grad who's a Gamecock fan. That's fucking weird.
And an adamant one at that, like a
Yeah.
banner
Now
carrier.
that guy's got a demon in him.
Yeah, he's got. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Scott, can you? If you're still listening, can you pray for Peckerhead? He's got a demon in him.
How would that go? God, I want to lift up Peckerhead to you. He's really
Yeah, Joshua says. Yeah, Joshua says bell end means dick.
Bell end means dick.
Yeah, that's what Joshua said. Bell end means dick in England. Yeah.
Yeah, if y'all want some entertainment, just go to my Twitter feed right now. I haven't looked at it since we started the show, or when we did start the show, but it's every time I open it up, it's literally hundreds of. I can't even read all of them.
Well, you pissed off a whole country. I mean, you may have inadvertently. I mean, we'll figure it out here over the coming weeks. But you may have inadvertently triggered World War III.
Let's see here. Let me.
Which would be so ironic.
Look at this. Well, listen to this. You can't look at it, obviously. 1.2 million impressions on my air conditioning video, and 600 comments.
Dude.
Wow.
And they don't even have good trash talk. A guy with tons of estrogen, I think they've got those, bud. What?
1.2 million views.
Tons of estrogen, yeah.
Does your nan know you borrowed her glasses?
This is unbelievable.
God. This is great. Dude.
I mean,
1.2 million impressions.
That is good. It would be funny though, as anti-war. Anti-war as Peete is, if he triggers an international incident that kicks off World War III, I love irony.
They a lot of the insults are the same. It's my sunglasses, my hat, the same thing I've been dealing with it on YouTube for 100 years. But the one thing is they don't understand, and this proves my point. I'm pointing to my air conditioning condenser unit outside, and they're like, "Why does this idiot have his air conditioner outside?"
Because it blows the hot air out. That hot air got to go somewhere. So,
Pete, can you explain this
put
one?
the hot air outside. Yeah.
Can you explain this one to me, Pete?
Yeah.
Hey, American Plank, and by the way, it's a picture of a brick.
Yeah.
You ever seen one of these before? No, because I can't wait for the big bad wolf to huff and puff and blow your stick house down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the other thing they're mad about is I have aluminum siding on my house. So they're like, "Your house is made of plastic."
Well, I'm just so your trash talk is to use a nursery rhyme.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very fitting.
Does this motherfucker have freedom tattooed on his arm?
You should get it tattooed and post it.
Well, I do. I do have freedom tattooed on my arm.
Hell yeah, dude. Post a picture of it.
Does your grandmother know that you borrowed her glasses? Oh, that's the other one they like to use too, is twat. That's their. I guess that's the equivalent of saying like bitch or something in America. Twat is a big one. Yeah, you're a twat.
That's equivalent to calling you a cunt.
I thought.
Yeah.
I thought cunt was like calling someone a bitch. Yeah.
Whatever. I don't know.
Over there.
I've been called a twat literally thousands of times. I don't know what it means, but it's good. I thought a twat isn't that a vagina?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Of all of them, that one I find the funniest. Shut up, you twat.
Yeah, you twat.
You better tell them to be careful. They go too far with the trash talk and they'll end up in jail.
Oh, this is another good one too. I've been called this a lot over the past few days. Cockwomble. I might actually start saying that.
That sounds like a jackpot insult.
Cockwomble. Oh, buddy.
I'm just looking through these, dude. These guys.
$1 million house.
An entire country.
Yeah. What a loser. All right, this guy says, the $1 million house made by toothpicks. What? Oh, the other thing they'd love to do is say that I'm a hillbilly that lives in a trailer. That's another big one. Heard that like at least a dozen times. You're a hillbilly who lives in a trailer. You know, I had to let him know. I was like, I live by
a trailer or $1 million house with toothpicks.
I don't know, but I had to let him know. I live by the beach. There's no hills around here, so I'm definitely not a hillbilly. If you want to call me a redneck, I guess you could do that.
They like calling you a dickhead a lot.
Yeah, a dickhead, bellend. Bellend, yeah, we have plenty. I don't even know what that means.
Posted their insurance payments of 0.
I guess they mean they got plenty of bell-ends.
Oh, you mean for that shitty-ass NHL insurance that they can't use, like Canada?
Yeah, this guy literally posted a bill from the doctor. It says total patient services $610,000, but he did no insurance payment. So I guess he's winning.
One of them actually did post something really funny. He I don't know what he went to a live show that I did like 3 years ago.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
He did. He went to he found a live show I did like 3 years ago, and put a cowboy hat on me and like a Western, like a cowboy shirt.
I saw that.
See, that's fun.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny.
Knobhead.
Yeah, knobhead. Knob is another one. Knob. I think knob means dick. Yeah.
I really hope this causes an international incident. I hope because wasn't it earlier this year, like the police chief of London made a threat of trying to prosecute people for online posts in America. I hope they put out a warrant for your arrest in England.
This guy says, because I say, yeah, have you guys ever seen one of these, air conditioner? He goes, what, a crap beard? Perhaps it's testosterone deficiency from too much artificial cooling. Those CFCs can mess you up.
Artificial cooling, dude.
Artificial cooling.
How they say that you live in a trailer, and then one of them posts, perfectly positioned above my head, and it's one of those AC units you see in a trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, like one of those window units?
Yeah, but it's on the wall.
Oh, good God.
Oh, they photoshopped you in a wedding dress.
Where's that at? Where's that at?
4 hours ago. Here, I'll screenshot it and text it.
All right, thank you. I haven't seen that one.
Actually, I'll send it to you on Twitter, so if you want to show your audience.
All right, yeah, thank you. Do that too. Yeah. In a wedding dress?
Next to your AC unit. The AC unit's the groom.
See, that's funny.
I sent it to you, dude. Look at this shit.
They have reposted a lot of pictures of me. Some of these pictures are from years ago when I was first on YouTube. Like they really went through the archives of the Pigskin Pete channel to get some of these pictures.
A whole new fan base, dude.
Yeah.
You should tell them to be sure to subscribe since they're going through all of your content.
So I posted the other day. I posted a picture of the Roma tomatoes I was growing in my garden. This guy took out the tomato and put a tiny little air conditioner unit in my hand.
Hey, here's a thought. You want to get something going in this whole thread where they're coming at you.
Yeah.
Set up a live show for tonight and post it on there so they can come on there and see if they're man enough to come on there and talk to you. You get a few.
I just saw the wedding dress video. The picture.
Dude, it's perfect. It's fucking perfect.
That is fucking amazing. What the fuck? What the fuck, man?
That one broke Pete.
I got. Hold on, Slim. I'll send this in the group chat.
Please do.
That might be the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Damn it. I wish I could find it on Twitter so I can retweet it. Where is it? Which post is it on?
It's... Oh, shit. See, now it's come off of it. I'll find it again.
All right.
Oh, here it is. I'll retweet it.
Yeah, you retweet it. Yeah, do that. That's amazing.
You got a nice tits too, dude.
I do have some nice.
Even has your tattoo still on your arm.
Yeah, This is actually pretty good work. There's a preacher in the background with a Bible that's open. It's me in a wedding dress holding a bouquet next to an air conditioner with a top hat on top of it and a bow tie. And the tattoo that's on my forearm is on the outer side of my arm. So this took a lot of work.
This guy spent like 3 hours to troll Pete with this picture.
That's good.
Hold on, what does the thing say? I promise to keep you cool through every season. And so Pete's holding a little sign that says that.
Yeah. I just sent it to you, Slim. In the group chat. Oh boy. I gotta say, I look pretty hot.
I'd fuck that.
Yeah, I'd fuck me.
If he was around me. For sure, dude.
Oh, that's fucking great.
I've got at least a B plus cup. Or C cup, maybe.
You gotta B or a C. Ask Mrs. Pete. Say, hey, how big are my tits in this picture? What do you think that is?
Oh man.
You're winning on every level, dude.
Yeah, that's a winner there.
You know what? Who is this guy? Drink, watcher, life enjoyer. I'm following him just for that.
Yeah, he's good. Did you retweet it?
Yes.
I can't see it.
Should be on my profile. I reposted it. Yeah.
Yeah, I found it. Yeah. All right. I do have to go, guys. But of course, thank all. What a great show today.
We went from debating religion to Pete marrying a condenser unit.
Yes, we did. We did it all. We did it all.
See you guys.
All right. See you later, Rack. All right, Slam, man. Thanks for coming on, buddy.
Of course. It was fun.
Yes, sir. Have a good one. Thanks, Vic. I think Vic might went to the bathroom. Anyway, yeah, I appreciate all of you. What's today? Friday? I'll see you guys on Monday. Again, we'll do this thing over again. 10 o'clock on Monday. Have a good day.